the afternoon trying to convince a federal judge to block part of Texas' new campus carry law.
The professors want the right to be able to ban guns from their classrooms when classes resume in less than 3 weeks. KXAN political reporter Phil Prazen joins us from the federal courthouse in downtown Austin, where a hearing in this case just wrapped up. Phil?
Well, Shannon, Robert, I'm just outside the downtown courthouse, and it did just minutes ago wrap up. The judge, Lee Yackel, did not make a decision. He's expected to do that later next week. However, he did say this would not just be about the 3 professors and the 117 students that would be in their class. This would impact the entire University of Texas. And right now there's a press conference from Gun Free UT, which is the group that organized against to try and stop this law from happening. We're going to bring you some of that sound later tonight on KXAN. But earlier, lawyers for the professors argued a temporary stop on the law would only impact 1% of the students for 1 semester. Now, that's because you have to be 21 for a license to carry. So their argument is there's little harm to put it on hold until the merits of the case would be argued later this fall. Lawyers for the University of Texas argue that since no harm would happen, the teachers are not in the jeopardy and in need of immediate action. They say professors did not meet that burden, but there are more questions that need to be answered. Both sides, the lawyers for the professors and the lawyers for the University of Texas, could not even decide on what policy they were talking about. It's just an example of the large gray area that everybody seems to be arguing about. We don't know what the repercussions are if these professors would ban guns. That's still needed to be determined, and we will have those details later on, and we'll have more sound from both sides later on KXAN News. But for now, we're live in downtown Austin. Back to you.
And Phil, I know you spoke to one of the professors earlier today. Are they optimistic at all that their lawsuit will succeed?
They are optimistic. Actually, there was a point where the judge said, you know, this thing is so vague and you guys don't even know what you're arguing about that I should just throw this out based on it's unconstitutional just because it's so vague. You saw a lot of those professors just kind of sat up straight. They were excited when he said that. That did not happen today. By 5 p.m. on Monday, though, both sides have to come to an agreement on what the policy is they're arguing over, and we'll bring you the details on that later.